So we're just taking a nice little 5-minute break, like a break from trying to defeat Senora. I don't care about her stupid name. It's an ugly name. I just need I need a break. So we're just doing Albedo's challenge. Albedo's storyline, I guess. Who's that? Who's that? Hold on. No way, that's Sucrose! Is that Sucrose? It's Sucrose! Okay, enough. It's Sucrose!
Huh. Looks like Timaeus isn't here today.
I know, it's Sucrose.
Customers?
Oh, she's so shy.
Pardon me. Are you looking for Timaeus? No. Just strange for him to not be around. Paimon always sees him standing here. I see. He was called away by Albedo a little while ago.
Oh.
I was called over to attend to the store. I'm Sucrose, Albedo's assistant. If you have any alchemy-related queries, you could always ask me. Actually, I'm not very good at this kind of thing.
Oh, it's okay.
My apologies. I don't get out too often. I'm usually in the laboratory where there aren't many others to talk to.
Aww.
If you need any help, just call my name. If not, I'll be reading a book. Over there. Thanks. No worries. We're all clued up on the basics of alchemy, aren't we?
We don't need to trouble you.
Hey! Aren't you the legendary traveler? The one who repelled Storm Terror?
Why
I've heard so many stories about you.
Sorry.
Always wanted an opportunity to research you up close.
I'm not scared at all. Shut up, Link.
What do you mean, research? Sorry, don't mind me. What am I saying? Still,
Okay.
you'd definitely be able to help
Where'd you go?
Albedo.
Pictures of you.
It is you, after all. There's that name again, Albedo. Is he also an alchemist in Apologies. I never introduced him. Albedo is the Knights of Favonia's chief alchemist. He's also Timaeus and my teacher.
Him Mr. Albedo.
But Paimon's only ever seen Timaeus teaching alchemy. Yes, he's dedicated himself to investigating the truth of this world, and has made many an important breakthrough. We often get alchemists coming to Mondstadt from all over Teyvat, seeking his help. They say that the subtlest of guidance from Mr. Albedo helps him to solve the most unfathomable of problems. Wow! Paimon didn't know he was such a big deal. Still, it seems that he's encountered a problem in his research recently. Every time I see him, he has a concerned look on. I'm sure that Albedo would love to hear about your incredible exploits. I know it would bring him lots of new inspiration. Albedo is a true gentleman. He'll be sure to pay you back in equal measure for helping him out.
Can he make an own final? Okay. Can he make me stronger?
Paimon doesn't need any help in that department. But if Albedo wants to pay Paimon back for helping him... Albedo and Timaeus will be conducting research in the mountains. I'm afraid you'll have to go to the entrance to the pass and look for him by yourselves. Look out for... Sorry.
Of course.
That's the best I can do.
It's okay.
Hey, stop worrying. We got this.
Yeah, you're so cute, Sucrose. Okay. Thank you. And it's just...
Sucrose is a whole lot less nervous once she gets talking about alchemy and research, huh? Is that what all researchers are like? Anyway, let's go and look for Albedo.
Yeah, that's my friend. We play a lot. We can't play right now just because we have to do this, continue on the storyline, but we'll play later. Ah, that's Babaskas. I just... No time for fish, you ugly Paimon. Hello? I hate when I have to go here. My god. I I hate when I have to go over there. It's so cold. I know it can be. I know it can be even faster to find him. I might keep you and not you, Barbara, because you tried to heal me. You.
Drat.
You're so cute. I'm going to head off early. See ya. Have a good night, B.
If only we had some help here.
The situation here seems trickier than I thought.
Yeah, I still need be Sonori. Whoa, who's that?
Sister Rosaria! So here you are! Choir practice is about to...
I've told you already, I don't go in for that kind of thing. I've got more important matters to attend.
Oh, but this event has commemorative significance. The church hopes that all sisters will be present.
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of others clause in my job description.
I mean, sure, but...
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you? Do you not find it the least bit odd?
Ray, I'm just gonna call her Queen. I don't know her name. I can't even say her name, of course.
What do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening ceremony. Who knows? Maybe this is someone's grand plan to make a fool out of you.
Hey!
Huh? Well, that can't be. People aren't like that.
Evidence decides what people are like, not your feelings. Don't fret. Nobody's gonna blame you if you go back empty-handed. But if you dally any longer, you really won't make it.
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then... right, I've gotta get going.
Oh, there she goes.
Seems like that sister's an expert in making people believe anything she wants.
I thought I heard something. Who are you and why are you eavesdropping?
We better watch out. She seems like a dangerous villain.
Shut up,
Oh, really? I'm a member of the long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping pixie from who knows where.
Wait, she heard that? Paimon was whispering so quietly.
Yeah.
And as for this outlander you seem to be following... So it's you, the honorary knight that saved us from storm terror.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Well then, given otherwise, depending on your answer, I could have arrested you on the spot.
What? Do the Sisters of Mondstadt have the authority to arrest people now?
We can't go turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a sense of justice?
That doesn't sound right. But Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains? If it's him you're after, I made a point of noting his tracks. Many people have made their way up after the snowstorm. Let's hope they're still there.
So, are you also looking for him?
No, this is just a professional habit of mine. I sensed elemental traces in these. I couldn't care what you think. Come on then. I'd like to see what he's up to anyway.
Rosaria said there were elemental traces in the tracks. They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
Yup, that's why I don't use no one. Because...
It's really easy to hide in weather like this. There's this ninjutsu technique called
Another
Focus
test
Snow,
subject.
where you can pretty much make yourself invisible. All other people see when they look at you is the snowflakes dancing in the air.
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
You're so suspicious. Why is Paimon a criminal in your example? It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm all right. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Huh? There's more to being a sister in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized.
Yes. Mr. Albedo. I'm just gonna call him Albedo. Albedo.
I'm out of here.
Not. Oh, no, Buzz. Nope. Nope. No, Albedo. Mr. Albedo. See him now. There he is.
Is that Albedo? Why would he hang around a place like this?
The word on the street is he loves painting. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape. The views and scenery here are pretty good. Potential paintings everywhere you look.
But can't he see those hilly churls? Isn't he in danger?
Paimon, keep your mouth.
Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them.
Paimon! How dare you!
Enough talk! Let's take them out of the picture first.
Shut up!
Can't touch me! Race you!
Let's oh shit.
And away I go! Lightning slash! Pyrotechnics! I feel kind of woozy.
That's why. Don't use the report. Good. Hey, and I have no more heal. LOL.
And away I go!
Who are you? Why did you alarm them?
Oh, this is Albedo.
Thank the gods I'd already completed my painting. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilly churls unfinished.
What's up with painting hilly churls? What makes them so interesting?
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my painting, it may give you a clue.
Wow! Look at the detail! But some of it seems to have been done in a hurry.
You can find these hilly churls anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat, and there's a distinct force at work here. In the cyclical lives of such primitive communities, such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
Hold your horses. Something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina. We found your man. I'm headed back.
Oh my god, you're a loser.
What? Don't you have any questions for him? What a weirdo.
Yep.
So Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprising. And I didn't have time to thank her. But back to the point. From her words, it seems that you were looking for me?
Mm-hmm. We met a girl in Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with your research.
I see. So Sucrose sent you here. Then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the honorary knight. You've got the whole of Mondstadt talking. I've heard a bit of everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all. You came from afar. From another world, correct? Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit enormously. Forgive me. This must be confusing. Where should I begin? The essence of life?
Whoa, you want to start with that?
You're right. Giving a demonstration would be better than trying to explain. For example, awakening life, breathing new life into fallen leaves.
You can do that?
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no results. It's like you, in that it hails from another world. Helping it to grow, to bloom. That's the problem my research is up against. That's where I need your assistance.
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
I beg to differ. I'm unable to comprehend the intricacies of life outside of the known world. But you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the seed to sprout.
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
Mora, knowledge, and the answer to the question you are seeking. It happens to be an answer that I can provide. How does that sound? Time for a change of surroundings. We should be going. There's research to do.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
What was that escape method again? Paimon has a question. After the seed sprouts, will it grow into anything?
I don't know. But I feel the importance will lie in the method, not the endpoint. Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life into that would constitute a big leap in my understanding of the essence of life. After awakening, even creation may be possible. Still a little difficult to understand?
No! Paimon's got a brain! But what's the seed gonna become? Isn't that...
Well, if it turns out to be a delicious fruit, dinner's on me.
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
Well, let's just say I, occasionally have to look after a child. Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person, how you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. I've got a few questions in that regard. Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach? Fascinating. And this floating child is connected to your body in some way?
What a stupid question! Can't you see the gap between us? And another thing, it's Paimon, not floating child.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Oh, that rules out that possibility. I wonder, did Paimon guide the elemental power to you? But that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick, or cause the waterfall south of Springville to flow backwards. No, that definitely can't be it.
Hey! How would you know anyway?
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body and that of the humans in this world. Given that there's clearly a discrepancy in their research, it seems that only experimentation will yield the answers. Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine exactly how it manifests externally. Let me lure a few slimes to the area. Perhaps you'd be able to defeat them, using...
Huh? Doesn't seem very sciencey.
Direct and clear observation are imperative to a good experiment. Naturally, if you require a greater challenge, we could bring in 6 Oceanids.
Slimes! Slimes are fine!
Well, prepare yourself. The slimes will be here any moment.
Right, Pam! Into the fire! Ah! Lola, get them! I feel kind of woozy. I'm out of here! Come on out! You're toast! Lightning flash! Amp it up! And away I go! Nice and spicy! Power core! Lightning slash! Active right pin into the fire! Race you! And away I go! So tired. Hit thunderclap! Eat this! Nice and spicy! Lightning slash! Time to rock! Boba, get them! Feel the beat! You're toast! Lightning flash! Nice and spicy! What was that escape method again? And away I go!
Great work. Did you feel anything out of the ordinary? If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready. Excellent. According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test the internal flow.
Internal flow? How do you test that?
It's very simple. I can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
Sounds kinda terrifying.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. No bodily injury.
And in the abnormal course of events?
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations. Well, it's not that there aren't any risks involved. But if there is anything blocking your elemental flow, we'll be able to locate it with this test. Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, that's a bad sign. Yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, the potion we'll use for the test is missing a catalyst. We'll need to find it. It's a type of ore known as star silver. but unfortunately not all of it is suitable. I'll take you to my campsite. We can gather some star silver ore on the way. All going to plan, we should be able to begin concocting the potion when we get to the campsite.
Paimon's still got a few safety concerns, but it seems like there's a silver lining. Let's keep our eyes open. Can't touch me!
Here. Should do for catalyst purposes. This one. Usable with a bit of polish. What luck. This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way. This is my campsite. I've added the materials we collected to the concoction. While we are waiting, have a look over here. My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research. I'm guessing you may have met in Mondstadt already.
Hello! I've just gotten hold of the data from your experiment. The report is already up on the board there.
Whoa! Look at all the data! You got...
I wouldn't call them results, inferences, and a few daring guesses perhaps. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship